Hey, what's up? This is Tech Brother. Xiaomi company is famous for its smartphone and tablet. Also, we know that all mobile devices come with a MIUI user interface. Many people love MIUI and don't want to change it on stock Android or other interface. It's really very pretty and useful. You can find many features and settings that are not available on other user interface. However, some people want to try Xiaomi smartphone on stock Android. Such smartphone should run very fast and smooth because it doesn't have any Chinese apps and traditional settings. The dreams come true. Please me, Xiaomi Mi A1. It's the first Android One device from Xiaomi on stock Android. We received the smartphone some days ago and prepare unboxing and first review video. Later we will make performance, camera and battery test. Please subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers not to miss new videos. Also, you can find some information about smartphone and where to buy cheaper in description under the video. Let's start our review with unboxing. Most budget Xiaomi smartphones come with white box. Xiaomi Mi A1 is not exception. Here we can see smartphone image and some inscription such as Mi A1 at the bottom and Android One on the top. On the back you can find specification list. Here is processor, RAM, model number and other detail about smartphone. So let's open it and see what inside. First of all, there is smartphone itself. I have golden version. USB cable. Also there is user manual and power adapter inside the box. The package looks rather modest, but you should not forget that it's budget smartphone. Additional accessories such as silicone case and headphones would be making the smartphone a little more expensive, but we don't need it. Xiaomi usually does a great job of design and building its phone. Xiaomi Mi A1 looks and feels like a phone twice the price. But like many Xiaomi's previous phones, this device looks very similar to Apple iPhone 7 Plus. It is the same antenna bands across the top and bottom, the same rounded aluminum back and the same dual camera, and even the same color option, black, gold and rose gold. There are some differences though. The first is capacitive navigation case. Xiaomi always use capacitive navigation button on its smartphone. Also, you should know that overview back buttons are in the wrong order compared to Nexus Pixel stock on Android device. I should say that front panel has light notification, its display only white, not multicolored. Unlike iPhone 7 Plus, new smartphone from Xiaomi has 3.5mm audio jack at the bottom. Also there is primary microphone, USB Type-C port and set of drill holes for the speaker. The top of the device has only Air Blaster and a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. You can use Air Blaster with Xiaomi's pre-installed Mi Remove app to control your TV, Air Icon, Mi Box and pretty much anything else with an Air receiver. The left side on the phone has SIM card tray. Like many international phones, the tray can house either 1 or 2 nano SIM card or 1 nano SIM card and micro SD card. On the right side you will find the volume rocker and power button. The power button is positioned below the volume rocker. Now let's look at the back panel. As I already said, it looks similar to iPhone 7 Plus. It covered in an aluminum finish, and fingerprint sensor sits at the top middle, and in my experiment it worked very fast, just like Google Pixels. The pair of 12-megapixel camera is positioned above the scanner, next to a dual-tone LED flash. The front panel doesn't have branding, but you will find a similar Mi logo on the lower back, along with Android One logo. In summary, Xiaomi Mi A1 looks and feels better than any Xiaomi device we've received to date. This is not bezel-less and it doesn't have 80:9 ratio screen, but you have to remember that this is a budget phone. It has very well built memory body and beautiful design. Xiaomi Mi A1 comes with 5.5-inch Full HD display. It's IPS LCD display with 401 pixels per density. Brightness is pretty good at 450 nits at maximum on the auto settings and 550 nits at maximum in standard setting. Contrast is also quite good for LCD display with surprisingly deep black. Overall, I don't have any problems with display. It has great viewing angles and contrast seems fine. The main feature of Xiaomi Mi A1 in stock Android system. Out from the box, the smartphone runs on Android 7.1.2 Nougat. The manufacturer promises update to Android 8.1 Oreo as soon as it's available. Also, Xiaomi tells that Mi A1 will be one of the first phones to get Android 9.0p. As for the software experiments, if you already use Google Pixel or Nexus, then it's the same. All interface elements and from stock Android. You swipe up on the display to cross the app drawer, and you find Google Now to the left of the home screen. You can double press the button power to launch the camera app, just like Pixel smartphone. Also, you can use other features of on Android 7.0, such as split screen multitasking, in-light notification, replying, app shortcuts, granular control for Do Not Disturb, and more. I recommend you to install Xiaomi Mi Remote application to control home things such as TV, aircon, and other with Air Blaster. It's interesting that Xiaomi Mi A1 comes with own camera app which supports dual camera functionality. Also, you should note that smartphone doesn't have NVS. That means Xiaomi Mi A1 isn't compatible with Android Pay or any cashless payment app. Xiaomi Mi A1 is powered by Snapdragon 625. If you are not familiar with mobile chipset, then this chipset is very good. Redmi Note 4 works on the same processor, so performance is similar. Also, Adreno 506 graphics does well for most intensive games. Thanks for 4GB of RAM, apps are quick to open and multitasking work great. Mi A1 comes with 64GB of internal memory. Later, we will make video with performance test and gaming of smartphone. Please check out description under the video, there you can find the link to performance test. Now I want to show you Antutu test. As you can see, Xiaomi Mi A1 has about 60,000 in Antutu. It's a good result for budget device. Xiaomi company says that Mi A1 comes with flagship dual camera, however Xiaomi actual flagship dual camera configuration on Mi 6 is quite different. It offers faster aperture and optical image stabilization on the primary wide-angle lens. Nevertheless, Xiaomi Mi A1 camera looks very promising. It has two 12-megapixel camera on its rear and 5-megapixel front camera. As I said, stock Android camera app doesn't support dual camera, so Xiaomi had to MIUI camera application on Mi A1. If you already use Xiaomi smartphone, then you will have the same settings and modes on MIUI. And again, we are planning to make special video with camera review of Xiaomi Mi A1. We will make sample photos video and look at the camera app in details. Please check out description, maybe the video is already here. As I said, Xiaomi Mi A1 is budget smartphone, but it comes with some great audio features. First of them, a dedicated headphone amplifier. It can drive high-impedance headphones of up to 600 ohm. The smartphone has single speaker, but it's still impressive. It features its dedicated 10V smart power amplifier and direct HD sound algorithm for higher sound quality. I can't say that it's the best sound quality that I have here, but there is plenty of volume and the bass is surprisingly deep. I immediately like Xiaomi Mi A1 because of its battery. It comes with 3000 mAh battery and it's not practically large, but when it's combined with Snapdragon 625, you get a phone that can easily last a day or two, even with a heavy use. Once again, we have not time to test the battery, but later we will publish video on our YouTube channel Tech Brother. As usual, we play Full HD video on YouTube on full brightness and look how long the smartphone works. Also, find out how much time is needed to full charge. Xiaomi Mi A1 is a really good smartphone. It's the first device of Chinese manufacturer on stock Android. It's great news for those who don't like MIUI but really want to use Xiaomi phones. The main features of smartphone is excellent software experience. A promise and a quick update is good camera and metal body. We have to make detailed performance, camera and battery tests to tell the final words. However, right now Xiaomi Mi A1 looks one of the best mid-range phone on the market. By the way, its price is about $230. In description under the video you can find link where to buy smartphone cheaper. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers.